Hey there, everybody. Franklin Taggart here, and it is time for a virtual coffee break. Here's my coffee. Grab your beverage, and let's chat for just a minute. I had the privilege today of speaking for a marketing class in the entrepreneurship program at UNC in Greeley, Colorado, University of Northern Colorado. And I've spoken there about once a year, sometimes twice a year for the last few years. And I really enjoy being in that role. And it always kind of comes home to me that back when I was in high school, I was pretty much told straight up that I was not college material. And that was coming from mostly from the guidance counselors that I worked with. They encouraged me to go into more of a vocational track, and I didn't actually do that. I was not in the vocational track at all, and I barely passed high school. I barely got out of high school. I'll admit that. So based on my academic performance in high school, I can see why they probably believed that about me. And all of the standardized tests that I took for career guidance, things like that, basically said that I should be a bus driver or, I can't remember. I think one of them said that I should be like a telephone repairman or something like that. And so it's like, what I'm going to encourage you with is that the tests can get it wrong, and the experts, the people who are supposed to be the knowledgeable ones, can get it wrong. And even people who know you can get it wrong when it comes to predicting what your future is going to be. And it was, like I said, today I was teaching in a college classroom, and here I was, the kid that they didn't expect to even go to college. Now, granted, it took me 6 years to get a BA degree because I really didn't know what I wanted to do. I knew that music was the big thing for me, but I really didn't know. I didn't have an idea of what I wanted to do. So I just went to college and I just learned as much as I could about a lot of different things. So the thing that I got out of college was becoming a better learner. And that has served me well for my whole life. I love learning about things. I never get tired of reading. I never get tired of taking things in. But had I listened to those voices from those folks now over 40 years ago, and had gone along with the way that they saw me, the way that they perceived me, I don't even know where I would be right now. I don't even know that I would have made it through the suggestions that they made, because I don't think I could have probably tolerated it for very long. And so I would just encourage you, if you are being told that you don't have, the skills, the personality, the dedication, the commitment, whatever it is that they say that you don't have, just hold up a picture of me and say, this guy did okay. And he's pieced it together as well as he could. And he's doing things that people said that he never would. This is possible for anyone, right? So one of the things that I always bring to my clients is I bring the ability to say, if you want to try something, try something. If you want to become something, become something. Don't let anybody else talk you out of it. Don't let their opinions sway you from what it is that you want to do, what it is you want to learn, where it is you want to go, the contributions you want to make. Do not let people talk you out of it. That's really the only solid advice that I can give anyone. And say that based on my expertise, I would say don't let the experts talk you out of what you know you want to be true for yourself. And like I said, I didn't really have an idea. I mean, I always kind of floated along, and I loved, like I said, I loved to learn things, but I was not a very academic-oriented person. Didn't do well in that environment. I learned things at my own pace, and that has served me just beautifully for my whole life. Now, there have been times when I've had to depend on other people. For a period of several years, I was sick, and I had to depend on my family to be able to get through that time, because I was not able at that time to make a lot of money. It was a difficult time, but I was lucky to have that support getting through the difficulty. And I'm in a fortunate position in the relationship that I'm in with a person who is extraordinarily capable and really is, as far as the rock star in the family, I just have to look next to me and say that Monica is the one that I can point at and say, there's the rock star, right? So the things that I would say to you is that if you have a dream of any kind, follow it. If you're curious about anything, I think your curiosity is your best teacher. I think it's your best leader and your best guide. Follow your curiosity and see what's there. And my experience has said that, the curiosity that I have followed has usually led to the opportunities that I want, even when I didn't even know that I wanted them. And college was that way for me. 3 weeks before school started, I didn't even know I was going to be going. Then all of my friends started to leave for school, and I was wondering what in the world I was going to do. And luckily, there was a community college in the town that I lived in. I went and I said, I'd like to be a music major here. They gave me a music scholarship, and I got a Pell Grant, and I got on the work-study program. And that was the beginning. But I didn't even know 3 weeks before that I was going to be going to school. And then when I graduated from college, I didn't know what I was going to be doing from there on out. I didn't know how to have a career in music. I didn't really know what I wanted to do. So for many years, I tried a bunch of different stuff. And at each place, I was able to learn new skills and new things and put together a pretty unique set of skills and a unique set of experiences that has served me in a number of both surprising and delightful and positive ways. So don't let the people who are experts discourage you from trying the direction that you want to go. There are tests that they have. Sure, you can pay attention to them if you want to, but, quite honestly, they can get it wrong. And no test should tell you anything different from what you want to know about yourself. That's all I really have to say about that particular thing. So thanks to Brandon Soltwisch and the Fundamentals of Entrepreneurship classes at UNC. I have to tell you, I failed at my Instagram assignment. I did selfies, and somehow or another, they got lost in some kind of limbo space and have not been able to recover them. So if you've been looking for your tag on my Instagram page, I'm sorry, you can't find it there. All right, folks, I'm going to be done now, and I will be back again tomorrow with another coffee break, and I appreciate again your time and your attention, your two most valuable assets. Thanks for sharing it with me. So long.